Taylor Swift just got engaged.
She did?
Wow. Man, that's incredible, man.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged.
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy, and I think that she's a terrific person.
Everybody's so invested in my off-the-field love life.
Y'all, stop whatever you're doing, because we need to talk about the engagement that just broke the internet. I'm talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Yes, the pop queen and the NFL superstar. These two just made it official. And honestly, the world hasn't been this shook since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry said, "I do." On August 26th, Taylor and Travis went public with the announcement that has Swifties, football fans, and literally every gossip blog in existence losing their minds. They didn't just send out a press release. Nah, they did it in Taylor Swift fashion, with a dreamy, romantic Instagram post. With the caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Cute, clever, and totally them. And guys, this isn't just another celeb couple. This is the crossover event of the decade. Think about it. Taylor Swift, who has literally taken over the music industry, the charts, and the stadiums with her Eras Tour, is now locking it down with Travis Kelce, a two-time Super Bowl champ and one of the most charismatic players in the NFL. This is literally a pop culture earthquake. And fans? Oh, they went feral. Within minutes, the post had millions of likes. It shot into Instagram's all-time top 10 most liked posts in record time. Twitter, or X, whatever we're calling it now, exploded with memes, TikTok edits, and Swifties crying happy tears into their friendship bracelets. This wasn't just news. This was a moment. Remember, these two only started dating back in 2023, after Travis shot his shot with a friendship bracelet at Taylor's Eras Tour. What seemed like a funny little headline back then has turned into one of the biggest love stories of our time. People joked about it, people doubted it, but look who's laughing now. So here we are. Taylor Swift, the woman who's turned heartbreak into platinum records, is stepping into her own fairy tale ending. And Travis Kelce, the guy who once said on his podcast that he wanted to give her his number, just secured the ring of a lifetime. Literally. And trust me, y'all, you don't want to miss the hot tea I have in store for you. Because while the world is still reeling from the announcement, the details about how it happened and who reacted are even juicier. We're talking garden proposals, custom rings, and celebrity reactions that range from heart-melting to downright hilarious. So buckle up, because this engagement is about to become the celebrity event of the decade, and we're diving into every last detail. First of all, let's talk about the moment itself. Because let me tell you, Travis Kelce did not play around when it came to popping the question. This wasn't some basic down on one knee at dinner type thing. No. He gave Taylor the kind of proposal that belongs in a Nicholas Sparks novel. Here's what went down. According to reports, and yes, confirmed by none other than Travis's dad, Kelce proposed almost 2 weeks before they even told the world. That's right, the Instagram post came way later. The actual proposal? It happened in a private garden at Travis's home in Missouri, surrounded by flowers, candles, and the kind of romantic setup you only see in movies or Pinterest boards. And get this, Taylor's fans, the Swifties, are already connecting dots. The whole vibe of the proposal? Straight out of her Lover album aesthetic. Pastel colors, dreamy gardens, soft romance. It's like he knew exactly how to hit her in the feels. Travis really said, "I'm gonna give you a proposal that matches your discography." Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the ring. Y'all, this thing is insane. We're talking a massive old mine, brilliant cut diamond, custom designed by New York jeweler Kindred Lubeck. Experts are saying it's somewhere between 8 to 15 carats. Like, you could spot that sparkle from space. The design is vintage-inspired, very Victorian, which fits Taylor's whole romantic, timeless vibe. But here's where it gets even more Taylor-coded. Some fans swear there are little Easter eggs in the ring itself. A tiny T detail for Taylor and Travis. Infinity symbol undertones. Even the timing of the proposal was Swiftified. It happened exactly 13 days before Taylor's big podcast appearance. The number 13 being her lucky charm. Coincidence? Please. When it comes to Taylor, there are no coincidences. And if you thought the proposal ended with just a ring, nope. After he asked, Taylor reportedly cooked dinner for both families, who joined in via FaceTime to celebrate. Yes, you heard me. Taylor Swift, billion-dollar pop icon, rolled up her sleeves and hit the kitchen to make it a family night. If that's not wifey energy, I don't know what is. And let's not forget how long Travis planned this. Word on the street is he visited over 40 jewelry stores, even went international in his search, and spent upwards of around $1 million on the final piece. Like, that's not just buying a ring, that's crafting a love story. So picture this. A warm summer night, a candlelit garden in Missouri, the NFL's biggest tight end down on one knee, Taylor in total shock, and then, boom, the ring, the tears, the yes. It's intimate, it's cinematic, and it's everything we hoped it would be. Now, the engagement itself was already a pop culture earthquake, but the aftershocks? Oh, they came when the rest of Hollywood found out. Because celebrities from all corners of the world had something to say. And the reactions ranged from sweet to shady to downright iconic. Think of it like this. If the proposal was a fairy tale, the Hollywood reaction was pure chaos. I'm talking Instagram comments, viral videos, political soundbites, sports shoutouts, even royal approvals. Everyone and their mama had something to say about Taylor and Travis finally putting a ring on it. Let's break it down. First up, the besties. You already know Selena Gomez was one of the first to show love. She liked the post within minutes, and her subtle approval basically sent Swifties into overdrive. Then you had Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor's tour mate, reposting the announcement on her story with heart emojis like, "This is love." Cara Delevingne chimed in too, dropping comments that made it clear she's as invested as we are. And don't forget Abigail Anderson, Taylor's childhood best friend. You know the one from 15. She's been by Taylor's side since high school, and she shared the post with a caption like, "We've been waiting for this day." It wasn't just Girl Squad energy either. Taylor's brother, Austin Swift, gave it a like. And y'all know he's super protective of his sister. If Austin's cool with Travis, that's the seal of approval right there. Now, let's jump over to the NFL side of things, because Travis's teammates and friends were loud. Patrick Mahomes, his quarterback and partner in crime, reposted the engagement with 3 heart emojis. Simple but powerful. And his wife, Brittany Mahomes, went all in, writing, "Two of the most genuine people meet and fall in love. Just so happy for these two." Chiefs defensive end, Mike Dana even took a moment at a press conference to bless the couple, saying, "Anytime you find that type of joy, happiness, and love, I'm so happy for them." These are NFL dudes stopping mid-media day to gush over Taylor Swift. That's how you know it's bigger than football. The Kansas City Chiefs official account called the announcement a fairy tale and said they were excited to welcome Taylor to Chiefs Kingdom forever. And even the NFL's official page chimed in with congratulations. Like, when has the league itself ever congratulated a player on an engagement? Only when it's this big. And get this, the British royals even got involved. Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Meghan Markle all liked Taylor's engagement post. That's right, Swifties. When your engagement gets acknowledged by literal royalty, you know it's not just a wedding. It's a global event. Some outlets are already calling this the next royal wedding. And honestly, they're not wrong. Now, here's a twist nobody saw coming. Donald Trump himself weighed in. Yeah, you heard me. The same Donald Trump who's one of the biggest Swift hater and tweeted in the past openly that "I hate Taylor Swift," then at the NFL game mocked her even further. But this time, at a cabinet meeting, he actually said, "I wish them a lot of luck. He's a great player. She's a terrific person." Considering his past digs at Taylor for being outspoken politically, that reaction shocked people. Love really does bring people together. Now for the celebrity fun. John Stamos and Josh Gad posted a hilarious video from Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean ride, lip-syncing to Love Story with the caption, "When you hear the happiest news at the happiest place on earth." Instant meme. Martha Stewart popped up like the fairy godmother we didn't know we needed, saying, "It's time to call in the ultimate wedding planner." And you know what? Low-key, I'd watch a Martha planned Swift wedding special. Then there's Gordon Ramsay, and you already know he couldn't resist the ring pun. He tweeted, "From one ring to the next. Congrats at Killatravan at Taylor Swift from your favorite home ec teacher." That man's always cooking up the sass. Tennis star Iga Swiatek weighed in during an interview, saying, "Travis seems like a great guy. She seems super happy, so I'm happy for her." Even international athletes are shipping this love story. And don't forget celebs like Leah Michele, Molly Shannon, Nikki Glazer, and Jenny Han, the author of The Summer I Turned Pretty. All of them either liked, reposted, or dropped congratulatory messages. Oh, and brands jumped in too. Google added a confetti Easter egg when you searched Taylor Swift. Buffalo Wild Wings, where Jason Kelce has done ads, tweeted, "We'll handle the wedding wings." even random companies were trying to cash in on the engagement buzz. And let's not forget the fans. Swifties broke TikTok with edits, memes, and conspiracy theories about hidden Easter eggs leading up to the proposal. They noticed Taylor wore an infinity symbol ring earlier this summer, and now everyone's convinced she's been teasing us the whole time. Everyone from Selena Gomez to Patrick Mahomes, from Martha Stewart to Donald Trump, the reactions to this engagement prove one thing. This isn't just Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story. This is a cultural moment. The NFL's biggest player and the music industry's biggest star just collided, and Hollywood, sports, politics, and even royalty had to stop and pay attention. But here's the thing. If this is how wild the engagement announcement got, imagine what the wedding is going to do to the internet. And speaking of the wedding, I have even more juicier details on that. Wedding venue, guest lists, Swift's bridal gown, I've got tea on it all. Let's talk about it. Because now that the engagement has officially taken over the internet, the question everyone's asking is, when's the wedding? Because if the proposal was this magical, the ceremony is about to be the biggest cultural event since, well, Prince William and Kate Middleton walked down the aisle. So let's spill the tea on what we know so far. And yes, some of this is speculation, but you know Swifties are basically detectives, so most if not all can be true. First up, when? Sources close to the couple are whispering that a 2026 wedding seems the most realistic. Why? Simple. Taylor has an album release this fall, The Life of a Showgirl, and Travis has another NFL season to get through. Trying to squeeze a wedding into that chaos? Not happening. But once the season wraps and Taylor's schedule calms down, summer 2026 looks like prime wedding time. Think warm weather, romantic vibes, and enough downtime for both of them to go all out. Some outlets are even saying Travis might retire after that season, which would give them the perfect window to start their next chapter. Can you imagine? Super Bowl ring, engagement ring, and then wedding ring all in the same stretch? Travis Kelce really out here collecting jewelry like Thanos. Now, about the where. The strongest rumor? Lake Como, Italy. Yep, the same dreamy spot where celebs like George Clooney have homes. Reports say Taylor and Travis are picturing something intimate. Fewer than 100 guests, very private, very exclusive. And let's be real, Taylor Swift in a lace gown by Lake Como? The internet might actually crash. Of course, they could also keep it closer to home. Missouri for family roots, or Nashville for Taylor's history. But y'all, Swifties are betting big on Italy. It just feels like her fairy tale ending. And you know the fashion world is foaming at the mouth waiting to see Taylor's wedding gown. Will she go classic like a timeless Vera Wang moment? Or something more cottagecore, romantic, with Easter egg details for the fans? Honestly, knowing Taylor, there will be secret symbolism stitched into the dress. Maybe a hidden 13, maybe lyrics from Lover embroidered inside. She doesn't do basic. Now, let's talk about who's getting an invite, because this is basically the Met Gala meets the Super Bowl. On Taylor's side, we're looking at Selena Gomez, Maid of Honor energy, Sabrina Carpenter, Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, Cara Delevingne, the Haim sisters, and of course, Abigail Anderson. On Travis's side, you've got Jason Kelce, likely the best man, Patrick Mahomes, groomsman duh, and probably his mom, Donna Kelce, going viral again with her proud mama moments. But here's the spicy part. Insiders say Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds might not get the invite due to some rumored tension. If that's true, you already know the gossip blogs will have a field day with the seating chart alone. And don't forget, the royals like the engagement post. Imagine a royal cameo at the wedding. Prince William doing shots with Jason Kelce, Meghan Markle chatting with Selena Gomez over champagne. It's giving wedding of the century vibes. The press is already calling this the next royal wedding. And honestly, it makes sense. Taylor Swift isn't just a pop star, she's a global cultural force. Combine that with Travis Kelce, the NFL's golden boy, and you have the most powerful crossover event in entertainment and sports history. This isn't just a wedding, this is a global spectacle. Expect live coverage, magazine spreads, endless TikToks, and probably a Netflix docuseries 10 years from now. And y'all know Swifties will analyze every flower, every lyric in the vows, and every chord in the reception playlist. So, to put it simply, the engagement was a dream, the proposal was straight out of a movie, the celebrity reactions were bigger than the Grammys, and the wedding? Oh, it's shaping up to be the most talked about event of our generation. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce aren't just getting married, they're uniting two worlds. Music and football, fandoms and sports, red carpets and end zones. It's love, it's power, it's pop culture history in the making. And trust me, when this wedding finally happens, we'll all be tuned in like it's the Super Bowl halftime show. What do you think, Lake Como wedding? Selena Gomez as maid of honor? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'll be reading and replying to every single one. Hit that like button if you're as obsessed with this love story as we are. And don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive tea, because this is only the beginning. We'll have even hotter tea coming your way soon. As always, thank you for tuning in to Goja Gossip.